So I'm going to go through the verse changes. We did this on Thursday. There's a video already somewhere you got a link to that goes over the changes already. But the focus on this was concentration. So I'm going to play. I'm going to call the changes, and then I'm going to play it 2 more times without calling the changes. And if you can play along with comfortably while I'm calling the changes, but then it all goes to pot when I'm not calling the changes. The answer to that is you're not concentrating hard enough. You do, when you first start learning a song, you've got to be able to call the chord changes. You'll find that the actual physical actions help you. Once they're ingrained, you don't need to actually call the chord names for yourself. But when you first start, you do. Okay, it might only be a few times. It might be, but you need to go through that because it's. I always try and get you to not think consciously, but you've got to find some way of breaking away from codependence on somebody calling it or reading these things off a sheet. You've got to get them inside you. So don't worry about the timing. If you're doing it on your own, this section is like you do partial timing, but your priority is to be, as you call the chord for yourself, it should come under your fingers and you should be looking ahead to the next chord. It does work nice if you can call them in pairs, but you probably start calling them in individual chords yourself, and then you'll get to see if the process is working because you start to pair them up, and then you can call the entire line, and your fingers will just do the actions it needs to reproduce that line. That's the whole purpose of why we're taking this approach. So I'm just going to call it. So it goes tick tock tock C D. So it's A minor G. Now D C. A minor G again. Okay, and then that's a verse. Again, I like the fact that I didn't prepare you for it because you want to just be doing that. So you can do this. You see, the point with this is this idea you can do it from the notes, but don't have the notes in front of you. Look at the notes, push them away, and then see if you can reproduce that. So this time I'll do the same thing. I'll call it once and I'll play it twice, and you can use that as a test. So tick tock tock tick tock C D. A minor G. Okay, now it reverses to D C. Then A minor G. Okay, so you're on your own now. Hopefully you got through it. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do that way.